Another option for making comparisons of PLC and Ark County payments is to use Build Your Own Farm, which again is an APAS. The reason why you would use Build Your Own Farm rather than the sample farms is because you don't like the CBO, FAPRI, or USDA prices. You have your own price expectations and you want to analyze what the payments would be under those price expectations. I'm going to show you how to build this in APAS Build Your Own Farm. I am now going to go into APAS Build Your Own Farm and show you how to do this, and I'm going to do this for a Champaign County corn example. You could do this for any county and any crop combination. Again, I just want to see if my price expectations would cause Ark County and PLC to differ from one another. So I'm going to go select Illinois, Champaign County, and I'm just going to say that this farm has 100 base acres, and I'm going to say there's a payment entity of 1. If you add more payment entities, we build in the $125,000 payment limitation into APAS. If you had built this before, you could load your farm back into APAS, but let's go on. And I just want to look at corn, so I'm going to add a corn and Build Your Own Farm. So Build Your Own Farm, you start at farm location, add crops, and then look at the scenarios you're going to add. I am going to look at corn, and in corn we have grain, non-irrigated. This all relates to crop insurance. I'm going to enter an expected yield of 180 bushels here. Actually, this number is not going to influence our Ark County and PLC payments, but if we're going to also estimate Ark individual, and this rate yield impacts the level and somewhat the variability of yields. We're also going to enter optional units, which is a crop insurance term. I'm just going to enter 1. Add that entry. If we wanted to analyze and Build Your Own Farm more crops, we would build them here, but I'm just going to look at corn and differences in price expectations. I'm going to say I have 100 base acres, and my payment yield, and this relates to the PLC payments, I'm going to say is 145 bushels per acre. I could now enter a yield history for this farm, but I'm not going to because I'm not too concerned. I already know my current payment yield of 145 bushels. And we come up with the CBO prices. And we're going to come back and change these, but I'm going to leave these at CBO prices for now. And we've done everything in add crops. We're down to price series. Now I'm going to go into scenario selection. And I want to look at Ark County, PLC, and just to complete it, I'll also put Ark individual. Note that when we're looking at Ark individual in this case, we are looking at a case where we have one crop, and Ark individual actually pays on all crops on the farm. So if we had more crops, the estimates our Ark individual would be off. I'm going to put a revenue policy in here and also put SCO. And again, for a revenue policy, which I'm not really analyzing much here in this case, we're going to put an APH and an enterprise unit. Again, I'm just looking at differences in Ark County and price loss coverage. All right, we have our scenarios set. Ark County, price loss coverage, Ark individuals. Run my scenarios. And here, scenario 1, Ark County, year 1, 6431, 100 base acres, 33,025 over the 5 years. PLC 446, 5-year average 1856. We have a little sliver of SCO payments here, and then Ark individual payments are over here. So given CBO prices, Ark County has higher expected payments than PLC. You could also look at the safety net aspects of this, and here this bar gives us with crop revenue, probability under scenario 1 of meeting these different target revenues. As we go down, we decrease the revenue and increase the chances of making it. You can see here, scenario 1, we have a 94.6% chance of making at least $70,000 an acre. All right, we're back here to expected payments. We have all crops, but we only have one crop in here. I'm going to go back to add crops. Now, those were CBO prices. I'm more pessimistic, and I believe that corn prices are going to be $3 for the next while. All years. $3 is below our reference price. Finish that. I can then run my scenarios. At a $3 price, corn PLC would make higher payments than Ark County. $3 price, we're below the $3.70 reference price, and PLC would make higher payments than Ark County, or would be projected to make higher payments. We can look at various scenarios here. Let's say we go to $4, which is probably closer to most estimates of what these prices will average over the next 5 years, although right now for 2014 $4 would look really good. We would then go here, run our scenarios, and at $4 Ark County would make higher payments. You could do this for a variety of price scenarios. Look at the impacts on Ark County and PLC estimates. Again, these results here are based on a simulation. We simulate a large number of yield and prices scenarios, and the price scenarios add up to or average what we put in there, and the yield scenarios average what our county yields are expected to average with a little bit of trend increase over time. Again, this is a way you can look at your own expectations for prices and build your own farm.